Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make normal M1A1 Thompson into a model 1928 or 1927 Thompson, instead of buying one of those $750 Mosquito Molds kit. First of all, you got to make sure your gun's not only on safe, but also doesn't have a battery. Make sure there's no accidental discharge. Tools you'll need are a blade screwdriver or a slot type screwdriver. I've got that in my multi-tool here. A pair of needle nose pliers, a vertical front grip kit. This is off a Real Steel Thompson. Got it for I think $35 from IMA-USA.com. And then you'll need about 8 inches of 6mm-1 threaded rod in metric, and then you'll also need two 6mm, well, you only need one, but it's easier with two 6mm-1 nuts. Now the first thing you'll have to do is take the old front grip off your Thompson. Now, I've misplaced the screw for mine because I normally keep the vertical grip on here. But just take your normal blade or slot type screwdriver, unscrew the screw that will be in there, take off the sling. This is actually an M1 carbine sling, and then that'll come off. Second step is to take your piece of threaded rod and then put the nut on one end of it. Well, before I show you how to do it, I'll tell you why you have to do this. The screw that comes with the front grip goes through the front grip at an angle. Right? It has to go like that. Now, the Thompson is threaded for it to go in vertically. So if you were to just, without any modifications, try to put the front grip on the Thompson, it would look like that. And that's not good. That's why you have to make a custom screw for it. So once you got your threaded rod, the nut on it, put the front grip over it, set the nuts there, and then you'll want to bend it until it's at the correct angle so that this is vertical instead of at an angle. Now once you do that, figure out how much you'll need and cut it off so that it looks like this. Then what you do is, now the bottom of your Thompson shouldn't look like this. It should be just black like the rest of the gun. I did that because when I first got the grip I was thinking of using epoxy or something to get it on there, and then I changed my mind. Just take your custom screw and take the shorter bent part up here and screw it in. Then take your new front grip, slide it over. Take your nut, which I left on the threaded rod here. You only need one nut to hold it in. Put that on there. And now, since the bottom of this hole is too small to fit a socket in, what you'll have to do is take your pair of needle nose pliers and keep turning the nut. You just want to keep tightening it until you can't tighten it anymore. It might take a while. There. Now you have what looks like model 1928 Thompson. but it's not actually because it's still got the M1 style receiver and not a finned barrel. But with this vertical grip, it's a lot easier to maneuver around. It's a lot more comfortable compared to holding the grip like this. It's a lot easier to aim. The only downfall to it is since it's real wood, if it gets shot, you end up with little tiny dents. Yeah, there's a second one. Second dent there. And with this, you can only use a 1-point sling because on certain models of the front grip, there will be a sling mount on the side here. But I don't recommend using that if you end up with one of those because these barrels have a tendency of snapping off. So this way, you have a 1-point sling connected to the buttstock, so you'll know that that's not going to snap off. You don't have to worry so much about the front barrel snapping off using a 2-point sling. It's a lot more comfortable to use. Yeah, that's it.